you giving her a hard time about this
No.
house?
First-time buyer Sarah is looking for a home.
I live in a pretty small one-bedroom apartment, and I'm very, very eager to get out of there.
She's looking to find a place closer to her very opinionated family.
We're not asking. We're taking keys.
But her perfectionist personality and need for symmetry are tripping her up.
Who's looking for perfection?
Not this OCD person, let me tell you. Why would somebody put so much extra brick on one side without putting it on the other side? Who does that?
And once renovations begin, the stress may be more than she can take.
No turning back.
You were so happy.
I know.
What happened?
It's a lot to handle.
I think you're making a big mistake.
I know you do. I hope I don't break my face.
Oh, Sarah, you got this.
This is very embarrassing. Ooh. I live in a pretty small one-bedroom apartment, and I'm very, very eager to get out of there.
We'll take you for, when you move to the neighborhood, we'll take you for more scooter rides.
Amazing. Sarah's my sister-in-law, so we're both Sarahs, which has made it a little bit complicated for the past 17 years. My whole family lives within a 3-block radius of each other. I don't need to be that close to everyone, but definitely somewhere in the valley so I can be closer than I am now.
Are you giving her a hard time about
No.
this house?
No,
I
he's being
said-
very good. My mom is giving me
I
a hard
said
time.
my mom needs to
As
support her.
usual.
What kind of house do you want to live in?
I want to stay under 900.
Did you know that your sister was that rich?
Mom says I'm very rich.
When you're looking at houses, I just want to make sure that you're, thinking realistically.
Yeah, and I think I let my daydreaming get away from me a little bit. I put an offer in on a barn. It looked exactly like a barn, red and with the white crisscross, accents.
It was steps away from falling down. Honestly, it was a disaster.
It's kind of true, but it had so many cute, charming features.
But yes, it's not all about character.
I would totally live in the country in some kind of luxury farmhouse. I love vaulted ceilings and beams and brickwork. I think I want a house. First, I need a big yard for Jackson, and so that I could get another dog, maybe. I'd love to foster a dog or two, maybe. So having that big outdoor space is crucial. And I definitely want extra bedrooms, so when you guys can sleep over and come do your homework in my place. We'll bake and we'll make pasta together.
Fixers or turnkey? What are we going for?
Probably fixer. Rather something that has potential for me to turn it into what I want it to be.
She can fix it up. We can help her, give her some advice. We did a ground-up construction, and we've done a couple remodels, so I think that I can give Sarah some really good advice.
I totally trust your judgment, and I'm super excited to have you help me.
Me too.
The benefit of having you in the neighborhood means you can repay us with babysitting services
How did I
for like
guess?
the next 5 years.
There are definitely a few things that I'm nervous about. Needing to make a decision really quickly. You don't really have the opportunity to just
Think
sit
about
and
it.
think. It's like,
Yeah, it's true.
if you like it, make an offer. If not, I've got 5 behind you who are ready to go. And everything being on me alone. Just making the right decision.
Oh, this is the Petite French Chateau.
Yes.
All right, let's go
Not
check
the
it out.
castle I was expecting, but we'll check it out.
How you doing?
Hey, Joey.
I know this is a little bit out of your target area.
Yeah.
But it is Burbank, great area.
I guess it just kind of doesn't really look symmetrical. The whole shape of it is kind of odd, right? The little turret castle
yes.
thing, turret. Not Tourette's, which is what I was thinking first. I was like, no, that's not it.
A little creative license, I think, with the description.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
You can update the exterior. You can
Right.
put a fresh coat of nice white paint.
Yep.
You could make the windows bigger. You could do some kind of awning.
I'm excited to see what's inside.
Come on in.
Oh, interesting.
I like the fireplace with the.
Except that it's not
brick.
really a fireplace. I do like the built-ins. And this is kind of like shiplappy.
Right.
Doesn't the ceiling feel really low to you?
It is slightly
It
low.
is
yes.
slightly low.
Right.
Old house.
Yeah,
It
it's
feels
not tall.
cozy and tiny and old and charming.
So this is your
Oh,
dining room.
this is nice.
You could really comfortably fit your table and
Yeah.
have everybody over here.
The ceiling feels a lot higher than it does in the
That's
living
'cause
area
it's-
because the beams and the
Beams
posts.
are great.
It's really cute.
Right.
Oh my God, look at these doors.
Who's looking for perfection here?
Remember, it was built in the 30s.
Not this OCD person, let me tell you.
Kitchen through here.
Oh my.
Small but cute.
Someone needs an update. I'm slightly speechless, which doesn't happen very often.
You could actually take out that whole wall. Since the kitchen is a gut job anyways,
Yeah.
you could kind of build it out and have a lot more space.
Just
and it would
open
be
it up?
Yeah.
But if I open this up, then I have no walls. Where would I put my oven and everything?
You have all this space all the way back here.
So you have a little half bath here, which might be an issue with blowing the kitchen into this area.
Oh, I know why it's a half bath, because you
It's
can
for
only
two.
fit half a person inside. And we could not stand in the bathroom together.
Well, hopefully we would never need to, but I mean, the location is really
Weird.
weird.
Yeah.
I want to see the yard. This is nice.
Very.
I mean, it's
Very
not
deep.
nice, but
Nice,
this is
deep lot.
huge. Do you know how many dogs I can put out here? I have been living in apartments for 10 years with no outdoor space, not even a balcony. So this kind of yard is amazing.
And you have your 2-car garage here.
Yeah.
And you have a bonus room at the rear.
I'm gonna just fix it up a little bit, and this is where the kids can sleep for their sleepovers.
There you go.
Oh, honey, I don't need to kill my children.
So all the bedrooms are upstairs.
Oh my. This whole floor looks like it's super water damaged.
Yeah, there's a lot of stains.
Yeah.
This is the turret room that we were looking at from the outside.
It's not a bad size for an office, maybe?
And this bathroom services all 3 bedrooms.
So this is...
Very pink.
So,
Original tile.
Yeah.
You like original, you like charm.
I do like original.
Total gut job.
Check out the little... Is that a heater?
Yeah.
So pretty. I mean, I don't think it works, but it's very pretty.
So the other 2 bedrooms are here and they mirror each other.
Okay.
You know what you could do, actually, since all these bedrooms are so tiny, by joining these together, you could create a master bedroom.
And add a bathroom. Except I don't love the idea of ending up with a 2-bedroom house. It's not much better than a 1-bedroom apartment with a really big living room.
Right, you gotta make it work.
Yeah. Thanks,
All right, I'll
Joey.
talk to you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
There's a lot going on in this house.
Yes, it's definitely
Unique.
weird.
would be-
I was gonna go with weird, but unique is better.
I mean, you have a turret. You
I
could
know.
have a French chateau in the middle of LA. It's
pretty
kind of
unique.
exciting.
But that backyard is so amazing.
Yeah, the backyard's great.
I think the bottom floor has a lot of potential. I'm struggling with the top floor.
But
yeah,
it does have potential, and you do have money to work with.
definitely a lot to think about. We'll check out some other options,
Yeah, let's
and
look
we'll go
at
from
some,
there.
Let's look at some
Okay.
other places.
This looks nice. What's this
Absolutely.
over here? Definitely interesting. Did you find the listing? Seems to be close to you guys.
Yep, this is my carpool route, so I'm very familiar with where we are right now.
Okay.
So we have 4 bedrooms,
Okay, not bad.
1 3/4 baths, and it's at $849.9.
Oh, that sounds like a lot.
Here we
think
go. Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it.
Oh, I like it. This hedge kind of gives it a little bit of privacy. Hey,
Hey,
Joey. This
how are
looks
ya?
nice. Yeah.
Very private. You could gate it if you wanted to.
That's true, especially for Jackson. What's this over here?
This is another little garden area.
I like the vines
So
on
cute,
top of
a
the
little
flowers.
arch. It's definitely interesting.
You could make like a little patio out here.
Looks like they take care of the place. I mean, I don't love the color at all, and this overhang kind of makes the entrance look dark, but overall, it's got a nice curb appeal.
Here we are.
Yeah, it's definitely very kind of old school. I mean, I really love the vaulted ceilings and the rustic kind of natural look, but I think I would want to maybe stain it a darker color because it looks really bland.
Kind of washed out.
Yeah,
really
washed
washed
out. I don't love the stone fireplace. Those rocks, the multicolored, they're huge. It really just looks like a cave carved out of a mountainside. This is Not my kind of rustic.
So Sarah's being a little critical. She's giving this house a hard time today. Honestly, it would be pretty easy to do some updates and really bring her farmhouse vision, to reality here. She has to see it.
This is the dining room, I guess. Pretty small.
This is very small. I don't even think your current table would
Yeah,
fit.
that's exactly what I was gonna say. And this is the kitchen. It's a good size, it's open. Oh, there's another little
Like a kitchen.
eat-in area here.
A little breakfast area, yes.
Yeah.
It needs a revamp. You know what you could do in here? Lose this whole space here.
Yeah.
And maybe even some of this counter space.
Yeah.
And you could push the kitchen back to where the breakfast nook is, lose the laundry, and then you can open up this space and have a larger area for the living room and dining room. It's definitely going to be a big project, but then at the end of the day, you could end up with a great kitchen.
Yeah, so it might be worth it, but just a lot of money. What do we have here?
The wall of mirrors leads to a fun room.
This at one time was outdoors.
This carpet is fantastic.
Kids' playroom. This would be an ideal kids' playroom.
Where I can close the door and not have to hear them, that would be great.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, this is teeny tiny.
That's where your backyard went.
Oh, yeah.
If anything, I would turn that back into a back patio
I think I
for
agree.
a seating area
Yeah.
and then create
This is too
grass
small.
out here for your dog.
I mean, I hate to think that a yard would be a deciding factor, but coming from an apartment, an outdoor space is really, really important to me.
All right, you want to go see the bedrooms?
You have the first 2 bedrooms here on the left.
This is a really nice sized room, actually. I kind of like the wood paneling.
You have the windows that kind of look out into the front garden, which is really pretty. This is the second bedroom.
Yep, it's smaller than the other one, but it's a good space for a guest room.
And then they have a shared bathroom here.
I mean, I really don't love the style in here. The blue tile, super.
You don't love the baby blue tile?
No.
It has kind of a grandma effect. It's really nice and
Not
homey.
the effect that I'm going for.
It would need a total redo.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have enough for a double sink here, which is nice. You have
Yeah.
a tub and a shower. We could definitely work with it.
Yeah.
Here we have another bedroom.
This is a nice size for an office.
This would actually be a good office.
Yeah.
This would be a great office space.
So this house is really great because it offers a real master suite.
The only thing here is
Exactly.
this
Yeah.
is where we were looking out into that playroom.
This door here can be sealed off very easily.
Yeah, that's true. I don't love the pink towels and the pink tile and the pink
tile.
shower. There's room for 2 sinks, which is great, but I don't really see room for a tub, and that's kind of a bummer. But I really do love that it's an ensuite bathroom in the master. At the end of the day, I get a lot more house and less yard, but there's also just so much to do.
I think you're gonna do work in any house you take. I really like the bedrooms, and even the kitchen space I think is very workable. My biggest challenge with this house is total lack of a backyard.
But remember, you have the huge front
Yeah, the
yard
front
that
yard's
you
great.
could gate.
And that might solve the problem. So definitely a lot to think about here.
Well, if you have a little more time, I have another house we can go take a look at.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let's do it.
Let's head out.
The challenge in this neighborhood is Valley Village does not have a lot of inventory. It's extremely desirable. Sarah needs to keep in mind that you never get it all, and if it offers 80% of what she's looking for, it's a winner.
Oh, the kitchen.
The kitchen.
The kitchen.
This is old.
Sarah's ready to get out of rentals and into the Southern California real estate market. But the pressure of a hot market, opinions from family, and her picky personality aren't making it easy to find her first home.
These are crazy bushes. They cover half the house.
Yeah, but it's nice. This is a great street.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well. We have a 1954 classic traditional 3-bed, 2-bath. The price is $775. Very hot neighborhood.
Okay.
So if you're interested, I would move on it sooner than later.
Seems like the outside definitely hasn't been painted in a while, but I love the shutters. Those are super cute. These trees are crazy. This would
A lot of
a lot of
greenery.
foliage, yeah.
After you.
Thank you. Ooh, it's pretty dark in here. What are these? Some interesting choice for some storage units.
These are old cabinets, but I would definitely just knock those out.
Yeah, I agree.
But I like the fireplace.
I mean, I like that there's a fireplace, but I'm really hating how asymmetrical it is and all this extra brick on this side. Things need to be balanced for them to be visually appealing to me, and the fireplace is not that right now. I don't know how difficult it would be to like cut down some of the brick.
If you were to try to cut the brick, you'd lose the whole fireplace would fall down.
You think?
Absolutely.
It would just kind of crumble?
But you could definitely drywall.
Yeah.
You could make it even this way. You could do the shiplap. You could put a nice mantle and lose the carpet.
Yeah, for sure.
And put some nice hard wood.
It definitely has a lot of potential. This is gorgeous.
Definitely a nice yard to entertain in.
Yeah, my dog would definitely love
Great
it.
yard. You could see all the nieces and the nephews playing.
But being able to look into the neighbor's yard, not ideal.
You might want to have a fence.
Yeah.
Oh, the kitchen.
The kitchen.
The kitchen.
A great space, right?
It's
and
a very
already
nice
open.
space.
More fireplace.
What is that?
A lot more fireplace.
Yeah.
That's the other side of the fireplace.
What is this? Is this like actually connected? Oh, I think it is.
It is all part of the same fireplace.
Huh. This is old. I think is a.
Look up.
Oh,
Love
this
the
is beautiful.
beams. The beams are great. If you were to work with this kitchen, it would be gorgeous because you have a lot of great features like the wood beams and those windows you like, but you would have to basically gut the whole kitchen, which is a big project.
So this is the first bedroom here.
Well, this is bright.
Oh.
Here's
This
your
is the
sunlight.
smallest of the three.
Oh my.
Hello.
Hello,
dated-
1950s.
Hello, dated bathroom.
Let's see what this is. A closet? Hello, front door.
I almost think you would need to move the door. You would have a doorway in the more natural place off the hallway.
Even the tiniest space requires so much work.
Next bedroom is here on the left.
Oh, wow.
This is a great space too. And lots of built-in cabinets.
I love the built-ins. And this is very interesting. What is that?
Oh, this is old. This is an old-fashioned when you have two twin beds.
Yeah.
You have one bed this way, one bed that way, and then the storage in between them.
How do you even know that?
My grandma's house.
Oh, okay.
The beds were like that at my grandma's
There
house.
you go. The second bathroom.
Oh my. Another visit to the 50s.
And another fringed curtain.
Obviously tear it all up and I would have to redo it, but at least the layout is there, so maybe that would make things a little bit easier. The location of the door makes sense.
Here's the third bedroom.
I mean, it's a nice sized room, but I mean, I don't have direct access to the bathroom, so that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, it's not a real true master
No.
bedroom bathroom.
Right. If I did want to make it an ensuite, that would take
another
a
project.
lot more work. Yeah. I don't know about busting through this wall and things like that.
There's a lot to consider here. It has good character, has a great backyard.
It's just gonna take a lot of work to really get this house into shape. Full kitchen reno, full bathroom renos, floors, walls.
Just remember, this could move very quickly.
Yeah. It's a lot to think about. I mean, there's so much to consider.
And once renovations start, the stress will only get worse.
I hate to tell you this, but the tile guy's here, and I just kind of made him pause. What's happening? I don't know, I keep thinking about all the houses that we saw. I got renovation costs that I'm gonna have to consider.
It's a big decision.
It is a big
pretty
decision.
Okay, take a breath. We got this, all right?
You're very good with the deep breathing with
know.
me. There was the one that was the chateau.
With the turret.
With the turret. That had the amazing yard. For Jackson, for me, I haven't had any outdoor space in forever.
Totally.
The kitchen was a complete gut job.
It was small and you might need to kind of move the wall.
But the fireplace side that had that little faux fireplace, that living space was really nice.
It had some good character.
I think the upstairs for me was really the challenging part. You did have a really good idea though of joining two of the rooms
Yeah.
to make myself the master suite that I want. But with the price,
You have room to customize it and make it how you like.
There was then that other house that had the really big front yard.
It had like that secret garden kind of little thing in the front.
That was kind of cute. But the backyard was teeny, teeny, tiny. I think my favorite part of that house was definitely the master bedroom that had the ensuite bathroom.
You know, it needs updating, but it's in pretty...
It's clean.
It's in clean condition, and there's a lot of things that you could live with, even if you wanted to kind of start with one project and do things later.
There was the one that had all the bushes in the front that were like eating the house.
You couldn't really see it. It had the really nice big fireplace. But I do remember you were obsessed with the fact that it was like super asymmetrical.
Why? Why would somebody put so much extra brick on one side without putting it on the other side? Who does that? The bedroom sizes were good though.
I think the layout of that house was very comfortable also.
That one also had a decent sized backyard, but that kitchen was brown.
Yeah,
brown
was
on brown on brown.
Yeah.
I am officially a homeowner. It's so exciting and pretty surreal. I picked the house with a giant fireplace in the kitchen that I still have really no idea what I'm gonna do with, but I loved the charm of it.
Such a big, momentous thing to have your first house, and I'm super excited for you to be in the hood.
The house was listed for $775, and I expected to pay a little bit above asking, and I ended up getting it for $810. I just moved in about a week ago in the pouring rain, in the dark. Bedroom to the right. Yep. I'm just kind of gonna live through renovations and just take out the bare necessities. I have about $90,000 allocated for renovations, but in the past 2 weeks, I've had to update the electrical, tent the house, get rid of asbestos. Now that I started writing the checks and seeing my bank account drop, I'm like, maybe I don't want to spend that much. I think I'm gonna be much more comfortable with something closer to $60,000. One of my projects is the front bathroom. It has too many doors. I need to kind of figure out a new layout for that. Definitely the floors, because I need to get rid of this carpet.
Obviously, you gotta do the kitchen.
Yeah, for sure. It's dark, it's old.
It needs to be totally gutted. I know you're worried about money, but I really think you need a designer for the kitchen.
For someone OCD perfectionist who likes to get things done in a timely manner and quickly and efficiently, this is way out of my league. So excited to see what you've got.
Hi, Sarah, how are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I'm good. I know that you love symmetry.
I do.
Okay. So the first thing that I wanted to have you consider is not entering from here anymore, closing that up, and making your entrance to the kitchen here.
Okay.
Put your refrigerator back there with a little broom closet next to it.
Okay.
So you'd have an opening here, and you have an opening on that side. Walking this way, you would have your cooktop. So when we come over here, you'll have more cabinetry, uppers, lowers. So the sink is just gonna shift over a little bit to the left, and the window will move over and be right over it.
Sounds good.
Come around this space a little bit.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna propose is that we actually bring your perimeter cabinets out, and I'm now standing in front of your double ovens.
Oh, interesting.
And instead of doing a peninsula like you have now, I wanna give you an island.
Yes.
Probably 7.5 feet long.
So I love the idea of a large island. I'm just concerned that it's gonna eat up my dining room space.
But I wanted to give you as much surface ability, counter space, and cabinet space.
Okay.
Let's talk about materials.
Okay.
Cabinetry color. This would be your perimeter cabinetry,
Okay.
and this is your island.
Okay.
Now, the reason I love these colors is this is amazing used brick.
Yeah.
This is a real deal.
I know.
Totally.
So I wanted to be able to incorporate some of the gray. You see some of the gray that pulls. I had a dream about the color. I woke up, I went right to my colors.
Oh my God, I love you.
And I got your gray. Okay, for your counters. I know you want a version of a white counter. So this is a quartz. This would be on your perimeter cabinets.
Okay.
I wanted to suggest to you that we do something a little funky for your island.
I
Definitely.
think I already
yes.
like it.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
A little bit of
yes.
veining.
Yes. Is it too much to do it everywhere? Because I also kind of love it with this.
No.
Isn't it beautiful?
Can we reserve that idea
Yes.
till you see my idea for a backsplash?
Oh, yes, that's true.
But
Okay.
it also makes it like
pretty.
more
A
statement
yeah.
if you have it in one place as opposed to everywhere else. And
This is
I
gorgeous.
love this. and
Nothing's
this for
written
the
in stone
island.
yet. This is a really great backsplash. It comes all,
Different textures.
it's all one piece, but it comes with these different nuances in it.
Okay.
So normally when I use a Subway, I like to do it Subway style, which is
Okay.
like this at 50%.
Staggered a
But
little bit.
because this has the trim around it, we
I'll
would
tell you
actually
why
stack it.
I love this.
I'm
you
so
don't know,
glad.
you don't know this about me, but I love things that match but don't match. if that makes sense.
Okay.
So like they're matchy, but the textures make it different, but they still all go together,
Love
which
that.
is very, very much my style.
To your question before when
Yeah.
you said, could I do this around the
It's too
perimeter?
much.
Now you see why
Yes,
it's too much.
agreed.
Now this is a flooring that you told me about that
Yep.
you want to do for the house, which I think works great. And I think just the neutrality of it,
Yeah.
it's gonna work great.
Love it.
Terrific.
Love, love, love it.
I'm so happy that you like it.
You're not more happy than I'm the happiest.
You want to say that?
Hey!
Hey, what's up?
Check out the demo. Check out Cheryl.
Hey, you guys already took down the upper cabinet.
Yeah.
Yeah, look.
And what else?
Look how much more open it is.
And the countertop, it's almost
Oh,
done.
God. All right, I'll keep you posted. I'll talk to you later.
Awesome.
Bye.
You have a bit of a problem here.
What?
It's a water line that's leaking. That floor's all rotted out.
Oh, wow.
We're gonna have to replace the subfloor for sure. The other issue, Sarah, is
Yeah.
the water dripping on the electrical.
Oh, man. Oh,
This
that's
is
really
a
bad.
potential for disaster. You have a bit of a problem here.
Oh, wow.
Water dripping on the electrical.
Oh, man. Oh,
This
that's
is a
really bad.
potential for disaster. So we're gonna cut that off right now.
Okay.
I've already killed the power.
Okay.
So we'll dig a little further and see
Oh,
what's going on.
goodness.
But
All right. Well, at least we
that's
caught
pretty
it.
bad right next to each other.
Yeah.
Hey girl, what's going on? You freaked me out.
I'm freaking out. I'm stressing about this whole kitchen design. I think what feels most overwhelming to me is doing all of this on my own. Even though I have family and moral support and people nearby, like at the end of the day, it's kind of all on me.
You were so happy.
I know.
What happened?
I do love the design. It's really gorgeous. I love the materials Cheryl
Beautiful.
chose. But can I put a big dining room table there? Can I put my dining room table there? And the answer is no, it doesn't fit. I think I just need to shrink back the kitchen a little bit.
You don't shrink the kitchen.
That I can cook for 1 million people and doesn't do me any good if I have nowhere to put those people.
I think
So I really
eating and
just-
putting people in places is totally overrated.
Okay, so I know you'll have dinner in the bedroom.
Let's call Cheryl, tell her your concerns.
Yeah.
She'll have a good solution.
As we demoed the rest of the kitchen, we discovered that the leak was only isolated to where the dishwasher was. Small amount of plywood, subfloor had to be replaced. It was not a big deal, and we're back on track.
I know it's really important that you want to be able to have everybody
Yes.
here, and we want to have a little bit more space for eating, a
Yes,
little
please.
less kitchen space.
Yes.
I know.
I know it's crazy. I know. I'm
Don't
sorry.
call me in a year and tell me
No.
that I let you do this. Okay. What if we were able to take the bank of your double oven, which was going to be at the very end of your counter here, right
Yep.
next to your dining space?
Yes.
And actually shift it and put it right over here into this gorgeous fireplace.
Wait, so you're saying put the ovens in the brick wall?
In the brick wall. We'd have to run electrical.
And it would really make this a functional space as opposed to kind of just
Yes.
trying to come up with something to fit there.
It would pull all the gray
Yes.
out. It would be gorgeous.
I love it. How much space do you think that would gain me on the dining room side?
Just under 3 feet.
Okay.
Which is good
I think
because
that really helps in terms of
Yeah.
giving me more space in the dining room.
what we're gonna do then too is shrink your island a little bit. Before we
Yep.
talked about your island being about 7.5 feet, we'll actually take out one box.
Okay.
So we'll indent your island a little
Perfect.
bit.
Amazing. I love
Yeah?
that idea. Yeah, I love it. Thank
Good.
you. Cheryl came up with like a really great compromise of giving me the space that I need for my dining room table while not really losing too much space in the kitchen. I think I'll take a good deep breath and start to calm down and be, more comfortable and calm moving forward.
And with things back on track in the kitchen, Sarah focuses her attention on the living room cabinets.
So just consider your priorities because, you know, we've got the fireplace over here, which I know bothers you.
Yes.
So why would you spend your money over here on the cabinets versus the fireplace when that's really your main focal point in the room?
I mean, these are cheap to demolish and they're really bothering me now. So that's the bottom line.
I know, but you've got your fireplace,
I
which
hear
is
you. These are coming out today. Oh, wow. He's like ripping the wall in half. This made quite a mess, but amazing. Look how big of a difference it makes, right?
Looks good.
I need major help in here. These doors are killing me. A door out to the entrance in case you need to make a great escape. A door to the guest room.
So what you're thinking is basically close off these two doors, move the toilet and have a door where the toilet is
Exactly.
now, and move the toilet maybe over to here.
Yes.
We are going to be moving drainage,
Yes.
which means plumbing and working under the house. So that's definitely going to have a cost associated with it.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I'm hoping it won't be too bad since it's on a raised foundation. People tell me that that makes things easier.
this job is going to be expensive no matter which way we slice it. Even if somebody told her that just because it's a raised foundation will be less, like, that's not based in reality. You know, each thing adds up.
Totally.
So you're going to replace the sink, the shower, fix the lighting and tiling.
I think it's, again, it's kind of a mini gut job. I don't think it would be too overwhelming.
There's nothing mini about redoing this bathroom, but I guess I'm going to have to let her figure it out.
Your grandfather,
Yeah.
he had wallpaper all over the living room.
Who, your dad or Papa's dad?
Papa's dead.
Yeah.
And every year,
Yeah.
he wanted to change it, but he didn't remove the old one.
Okay.
He kept on putting on top, on top, on top. And the room kept on getting smaller.
Can a painter just sand, or he has to remove all this before you can put
No,
in
they
fresh color paint?
have,
Because the problem is it's textured.
what, the paper?
Yeah, you can't
No,
just
you
paint
don't
over
want to
it.
paint over it, no.
Oh my Lord.
That's so lazy.
Look how gorgeous. I love
Beautiful.
it. I love the kind of distressed, scratched look.
It's the wire brush technique that they're using on here.
I think it'll make the house look really light and bright and just kind of liven the whole place up. This is gonna be like night and day.
Oh yeah, this is terrific.
And as the floors go into the bedrooms, the crew begins demo for the new doorway in the kitchen.
No turning back.
Nope.
No, do it.
Do it. How you feeling?
Actually, wait a minute.
How we doing?
Sarah, come even just stand here.
Check it out. Come on.
Just come stand. See, just even if you stand right there, you can see. When you have two doorways for people to come in and
So you don't
out,
have
you're
to
gonna be
try to
really
squeeze
happy
by
about that.
everybody
Yeah.
on the other
Yes.
one.
I'm still pretty anxious to see what this is gonna look like on the other side.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
Hey, hi, Sarah.
Oh, wow.
Welcome
Hold
to
the edge.
the
Nice.
new kitchen.
Wow.
It's great.
All ready.
It's the perfect size
It's
opening.
really true, actually. Already, it feels right.
And a few days later, the double ovens have arrived.
This is one of those things, it has to fit perfectly.
Yeah. Oh man, I can't watch.
We got the front. Oh my God.
First-time homeowner Sarah is in the middle of a $60,000 renovation. But as she attempts to do this alone, she's second-guessing big decisions. After reworking the kitchen layout, she's now on edge, worried about the double ovens being installed in the fireplace brick.
This is one of those things, it has to fit perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't watch.
We got the front.
Something.
Come on, Sarah, you can do it.
Come on.
It's
Check it out over here.
oh yeah, there we go. Oh,
Oh my God.
Yes!
I have ovens.
You
I
have ovens. You have ovens in a brick wall.
In a brick
you have
wall.
ovens in a brick wall.
how often does that happen?
When everybody settles down,
Yeah.
we have to make a special. You have to make
I
a
will
special
make
dinner for them because
dinner.
this is your first appliance.
Yes, it's true. Dinner, cookies,
There you
baked
go.
goods for
She's
everyone.
a good cook and baker.
That's true. My mama taught me. I learned from
I
the
sound
best.
like I sound like I'm finding her husband. No,
Adam's married, so.
Okay, we digress.
After Sarah's anxiety about shrinking the kitchen, I thought she could use a little help to kind of bring her back to calm and keep some sanity. I grabbed some materials for the powder room.
Check it out. We just demoed the whole thing.
Oh,
Me and Mom.
woohoo! Progress.
Yeah, right.
Progress. Let's
Yes.
keep it moving. So we could do something like a more patterned tile, which is very like a la mode right now.
Yes. I like some kind of pattern. I don't know if like that's it for sure, but it's kind of a good blend. Like the texture of this kind of whatever cement tile is nice for casual, rustic, but the pattern itself kind of elevates it a little bit more.
They work really well in small spaces.
I definitely will end up going with some kind of subway tile, I think, for the shower, but I think this might be a little too glossy.
It's time for Sarah to make some decisions. If she doesn't like what I picked, no problem, but she's got to settle on some materials soon.
the kitchen looks much, much bigger.
You think? You know, your daughter actually asked me to shrink the kitchen.
Yes.
Most people want larger kitchens.
Right? I need enough space
Absolutely.
for dinner.
You should see if you can bring the table.
Let's get the table.
Because you're
Packed in the
worried
garage.
about.
Should we see if we could dig it out?
Yeah.
Okay, Mama, this is for you.
Yeah, exactly.
It doesn't look that heavy, is it?
That piece is not so heavy, the top part.
Everybody says that when someone else is carrying.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I think it'll be perfect for the space. So I'm
Good.
happy with that. Yeah,
Okay,
thank you.
terrific.
I have a ton of help, and I'm very lucky to have a really great support system with my family and my sister-in-law, but all of these decisions fall on me, and it's a lot to handle. Cheryl, I hate to tell you this, but the tile guy is here, and I just kind of made him pause, so he's hanging out in the kitchen right now.
What's happening?
I'm just having second thoughts about the kitchen backsplash and how we talked about laying it out.
As you know, it's really intended to be stacked because of the bordering.
It makes it feel like too formal, too regimented.
I believe the word is symmetrical.
Sure, we could go with that.
Can you grab a couple tiles?
Yeah, actually,
they
I've got
nearby
some
you?
over here. Yep.
Stack them at 50% for a second. You can see a little bit how that's busy.
Yes.
Now move them in
Okay.
just about an inch. A little staggered, but
Yep.
not so dramatic.
Yeah, the 1-inch offset makes me feel a lot better.
I think you'll be happy with it.
Thank you, thank you.
Look at the new doorway.
I know, right? Isn't it
Really,
amazing?
very good decision. It looks great.
And you were totally right. Everything cost.
Sorry, can you say that again? I didn't quite hear you.
You were right. Everything cost.
I know.
Literally twice as much as I
I
expected.
know. You know,
It's insane. In what, 40 square feet?
Did we make any progress
Oh,
on
yes.
tiles?
So, these are my shower tiles. They kind of have like that aged, vintagey feel.
Very pretty.
Yes. And these are kind of the, these are the
tiles.
centerpiece. No, I'm doing the whole wall in
Oh.
this. So it'll go like this.
I assume that you also ordered your vanity?
Well, I can't finish everything all in one day.
I was gonna give you like a real high five because I thought you
No.
were like all done.
I still want my high five. Maybe you can help me kind of make the final decision.
Yeah, let's knock it out.
I've narrowed it down to 2. So I've got this floating sink vanity thing with a couple drawers, and then I've got the pedestal sink.
I have a decision for
Oh,
you now.
great.
I think you should go with the pedestal. I think it's a better fit for the
Yeah.
space. I think it's more you.
Yeah.
Order. Press. Yes.
Send? Okay, fine.
Send,
We're doing
order,
it. We're doing it
confirm.
now.
Hello.
Hey, Mama.
Where are you?
In the kitchen.
Oh, what are you doing?
Having some second thoughts about my backsplash.
Really? You have a second thought? What's wrong with it? It's beautiful.
No, the tiles are gorgeous. I love the tiles. But you see how they're kind of offset, like staggered? It's like 5% over. It feels uneven.
They're already installed. What are you gonna do?
I know.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You'll get used to it.
No, I won't get used to it.
Oh, what are you doing?
Having some second thoughts about my backsplash.
Leave it alone. Leave it alone. You'll get
no.
used to it.
No, I won't get used to it. I don't get used to things that I don't like. I don't know what I was thinking agreeing to 95.5, because that is nowhere near symmetrical. And now I see it, so I gotta do something to fix it.
I think you're making a big mistake.
I know you do. I want something like this.
That's what everybody has.
Because it's a pattern. Some things are meant to be done in a certain way.
This is really nice. I really like it. Now, stubborn as you are, you're gonna go ahead and do whatever you want.
Yes.
How much is that gonna cost you?
I don't know yet. I'm gonna make some phone calls and make it happen. This is my sink.
Oh, very exciting.
The sink that you pushed me to make a decision on, so thank you. I won't charge you if you break it.
Ooh, the tile.
I know, right?
It's really good.
Is it gorgeous?
This is very Sarah.
I know.
I like it.
I know.
I'm
That's
very
exactly
happy
what
with
I
it.
thought. Then I think this goes like that. So cute.
You did good. You really pulled it off in here. It
Yes.
looks fantastic.
It's all coming together. Not without my fair share of stress and sleepless nights, but it's so nice. I am done. This has been such a crazy journey, and I really look around and I can't believe I did all this by myself. When I first bought the house, it didn't feel like mine. It felt like a 97-year-old's house. There was old carpet and old wallpaper and old tiles. And now when I walk in the door, the floors make such a difference. It's light and bright. The transformation has been incredible.
Can I have a spatula?
I can't believe you're actually cooking in your own kitchen.
I know, right?
This is
what do we need?
a miracle.
The reason I bought this house was to be closer to my family and to be able to host them in the way that they host me. Now I have the space to do that, and it feels really amazing.
So let's go play outside so she can make some progress, and then we'll come back and eat.
The original kitchen was so dark and so dingy, and the brown on brown on brown. And now it's bright and light and a little bit country, which is exactly what I was going for, and the perfect space to host my family. There we
It's
go.
a good thing that you kept.
That I shrunk the kitchen.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone was telling me I'm crazy. Nobody shrinks a kitchen, but honestly, it fits perfectly. I have enough
it's
space.
great.
The table fits.
It's great.
It's good, right?
Beautiful.
Yep. Having the ovens in that brick wall makes my kitchen feel so custom made for me. I'm really, really happy with that decision. I know you guys warned me, like, it's gonna take a long time, it's gonna be stressful, it's gonna be more expensive, and I believed you, but I just didn't think it would be this much. Yeah, this much of a difference. But, you know.
But the problem is you're too picky also, so
Well,
that
we
did
know
not,
that.
That did not help to the situation.
We know.
Yes, but at the end of the day, she's
Exactly.
very happy with all her choices, which is what matters.
That's all
So-
that matters.
That guest bathroom was all doors and weird, non-usable spaces, so I'm really happy I decided to close off the other doors, put in a new entry. I don't think I would have imagined so much work going into such a tiny space, but it was totally worth it, and I love every detail of it. I originally planned to spend about $60,000. I used it up and then some. The things that really pushed me over were the bathroom, the ovens, and redoing the backsplash.
Are you happy with your backsplash?
Yes.
How much did it cost you? An
That's
extra.
not important.
An extra how much?
That's not important. Look at the smile on my face.
Mind.
I'm just glad you're happy.
Thank you.
You're gonna sleep where tonight?
Yes, I am.
No electrician coming, no plumber coming.
I just want to enjoy my house and enjoy my new kitchen and enjoy living in a dust-free, stranger-free environment. I'm totally planning on taking care of my asymmetrical fireplace that is still driving me crazy. But I'm gonna breathe first. It is so nice to finally have you guys here in my house, in my kitchen. This is the moment we've been waiting for, right?
Yeah, well, if it goes well, we'll be here every week.
Someone drop a plate. I'm gonna put too much salt in the pasta.